Good morning, kitties. It's me. I'm right here. I am ready to go. I have got stuffies for you today. Yes, I do. And we are also on YouTube, so don't y'all forget YouTube. We got a few things that are going on. Make sure you share, tag, like, all that good stuff. Y'all know how it goes up in here. Share, tag, like. Bring a friend, tell a friend, drag a friend, do whatever you got with your friend, but bring them on to the Lady Blue Radio Show. Getting the invites in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Trying to find this wonderful post I put up here for all these businesses that I got to shout out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, I know I had more than that.
Seniors want peace of mind.
Wow.
Free prescription discount.
I don't know where it
Keep
went.
listening. Are you age 85 or younger? Here's an
It is
important
not
message.
letting me pull up all the businesses that I have saved
Insurance services. The average
on this post,
over $7,000.
so I could shop them out today.
Benefits will pay your family is only $255. Our senior plans start as low as $1 per day and will pay
Oh, that's just
$30,000
disgusting,
for funeral
Facebook.
and other vital expenses. There's no
Why you do that?
and you'll have lifetime coverage. Plus, your rates will never increase, and your plan cannot be canceled as long as you make your premium payments. Get your free information about our senior plans. Just answer a few simple questions and get approved right over the phone. Plus, call right now and you'll receive a free prescription discount card. Call 800-675-0194, 800-675-0194, 800-675-0194. That's 800-675-0194. Are you being audited and you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Is the IRS threatening to take more of your money? Don't fight the IRS alone. The tax doctor is here to help you negotiate a lower tax bill. The IRS can freeze your assets and seize your bank accounts, but you can stop these IRS actions. The tax doctor will fight for you using industry secrets that can stop any IRS actions, eliminate penalties and interest, and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, call the tax doctor now for a free IRS audit emergency review. 800-263-2610. 800-263-2610. 800-263-2610. That's 800-263-2610.
Make sure you all are tagging somebody, sharing this video with somebody. We will be doing a watch party with this video later, but I want to get y'all in the groove and ready to go this morning. Right now, I'm a little disgusted with Facebook. I made it a point to save this so I wouldn't have to worry about it, and it appears that Facebook has wiped it out. And that's not fair to any of my ladies who contacted me for a business shout out today. We're going to go another route because I know my ladies have dropped their stuff and have gone out there. What do you do, though? What do you do? With a professional master barber to serve you over 7 days a week for your convenience. Please contact 410-944-CUT. That's 410-944-5889. Hey, Baba. WSTOnRadio.com. We get ready to get started and get it popping up in here. Y'all ready? Ready? It's on, it's on, it's on. Live on WMSKOnlineRadio.com. Ready? Let's go. 5. Hello. 4. Here we go. 3. Yep. 2, 1. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Let's go. That's right. Well, y'all tuned into Lady Blue 4. I am about to do something new, something true. You was always hoping what you planned. I woke up this morning feeling like I want to dance. New day, new blessings. Live, learn lessons, answers, questions. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Been through the fire, I'm a survivor. Satan, you tried us, he didn't prosper. So much going on in the world, we won't stop us. Oh, we got faith. All my prayer warriors pray. This is what I gotta say. Lady Blue Radio Show is how you start the day. Hey! Good morning. Woo! Woo! Yes, you have. Yo, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Good morning. All right, party people, it is me, it's your girl, it's your fave blogger, Lady Blue, coming at you live last Thursday of March 2019. Yes, with the Lady Blue Radio Show live right here on the home of Cheryl Underwood Radio, WMSKOnlineRadio.com, where talk radio just keeps getting better. Yes, and in my Wendy voice, how you doing? All right, we are getting it started this morning. Thank you for joining me on Facebook Live. Join me on YouTube. We just live everywhere this morning. Okay, and let's get your groove on. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and Twitter. And we're going to get all into social media later because you know Lady Blue is everywhere. But guys, we got a lot going on. It is still Women's Month. It ain't over yet. Okay, we still got businesses to shout out. We got a special guest coming up shortly. We got a whole lot going on, and I want y'all to just stay tuned for it. Excuse me. A lot of the other things that are going on, we already know in the news. We've had the release, the so-called release of the Mueller report. Okay, we've had several natural disasters that have happened. There's a lot of fake news and when I say fake news, I mean it's fake. Somebody puts a picture and a different story on it and wants it to circulate the internet. The latest one is about an infant being found alive after 3 days of floating in the water from the Ethiopian plane that went down. Not true. Get rid of that. That's actual fake news, folks. Let's see what else. We got the natural disasters. They're still digging and finding people over in Lagos. There's just stuff going on everywhere. So please pay attention and please don't believe everything you read or see unless you've done your research. Do your research. There have been a lot of things that have gone under the radar in the news category. There have been lynchings, there have been killings, there have been things going on, so people don't think that stuff is just not happening because it is. We're going to have birthday shout outs. We're going to have a whole lot going on, but let me shout out a few businesses today because I told the ladies that I would shoot shout outs to these ladies as soon as my computer catches up with me. I cannot shout out over 264 of you, but I will shout out who I can. Whitney Watson of Cream Boutique, Deontra Burden of Exquisite Beauty Boutique, Tam T of The Mouthy Heart. She's on Instagram and Facebook. Most of these ladies are on Instagram and Facebook. If you're not following them, ladies, if you're not following me, follow Lady Blue One, LadyBluu1. Follow. Let's make it happen. We got Carlene Sanders of Carlene Customs LLC. We have got Shartonda Wynn of Poche. Pouche. Okay, that has to do with fashion. Bon Tom Coffee House. Jabella with Mocha Drop. Okay, All About Tax LLC with Melissa Schuler. We have All About Learning also with Melissa Schuler. We have Rose Hall's Haines City with Jackie Rampergas. Let's see, we've got the 817 collection with Shay Jefferson. We've mentioned Mocha Drop with Jabella's Boutique. All of these, Instagram, Facebook. If you can't catch them all, just catch the replay. Okay, we have Patrice Cook with One Call Printing. We have Gwendolyn Osborne with Colored Essentials. Mika Blunt with K&M Glam Alley LLC. These are a lot of unique names with these businesses. Miss Sunshine Veil Diva, the Attitude Fashion Boutique. And boutique is spelled Boutik. Yes. We also have Angel Home Care with Shamie George. Q Pony Express with Quan Williams. Desired Most LLC with Gerada Barry Williams. Okay. We have Gorgeous Creations, and Gorgeous is Gorjess, and Creations with a Z with Jessica T. Moore. Namaste Zen with Jalissa Michelle. I like that. Yes. Pure Romance with Quan. Sisters Lux with Charity Jones. That's Sisters Clothing and Accessories with Sisters Lux. We have Total Life Changes with Charlotte Renee. We have The Perfect Gift with LeisureDelights.com with Maharani K. Shakti. Ooh, I like that. I hope I didn't destroy your name, darling. We have Lemonade Services with Victoria Chapman. We have Regina Nicole Boutique with Natalie Newman. We have AET Kids and Kids Fit and Fun Bus. Okay, that's an interesting one right there. It's about a woman who transforms a school bus into a fit and fun center in Miami and Atlanta. Her name is Crystal Williams. She rents the bus for daycare, schools, birthday parties, and special events. And she also is a writer of children's books. Amen. Keep going, sister. We have our special guest calling in. Let's get that popping. Hold on a second. Hello.
Hi, good morning. This is Nicole Mason.
Well, good morning, Miss Nicole. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you today?
I am fantabulous. Everybody, I want to introduce you to my special calling guest, Nicole Mason. She is a jack of all trades, master of none. I have an attorney, a writer, a speaker. Is there anything else I'm missing, Miss Nicole?
Yes, we got wife and mom.
Well.
International best-selling author.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we just got the resume just to flow and roll it out. Okay, I'm going to hand you the mic, Miss Nicole, and I'm going to let you tell everybody a little bit about you. Tell them about you, where you're from, and what you got going on.
Excellent. So thank you so very much. Again, I am Nicole Mason. So excited to be on this platform this morning to share with you. I am a native Washingtonian from Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. I'm excited to be in the heart of what's going on and just being a part of it. And so what I'm actually into now is writing. I've always been a writer, love to write. And so not only am I writing, but I'm also helping others to write their stories as well. I was named as one of the 15 great writers you should be reading winners last year, 2018. So I'm really excited about that and to be able to share my writing and my work around the world actually because media outlets picked up the story about my latest book in different parts of the world, Australia, South Africa, Brazil. So I'm really, really excited about that.
Awesome. It sounds like it's well-rounded. Tell us the title of your latest book.
It's called Maintain Your Momentum, Success Quotes for High-Achieving Women.
Okay, all right. Might have to put that one on my shelf. Okay, how long have you been writing, Nicole?
So I've been writing since I was a kid, actually. I was an only child. So writing and reading, those things became sort of my siblings and ways to occupy my time. And I realized that writing really, really was very, very powerful in the sense that I could use my writing to encourage other people. And so I began doing that. I would write notes to my aunts. I had 7 aunts coming up. So I would write notes to them. I would ask my mom, can you give me some envelopes so I can send this to them? And so I started that early on. And I've been doing that consistently throughout the course of my life. I started a newsletter, and the newsletter took on a life force of its own. It started with about 125 women, and in less than 2 years, I had over 2,000 women on this mailing list, going all around the country, into the prisons. I mean, people were just sharing this information. And so, for me, not only is writing therapeutic, but it's also a way to encourage others to keep going.
Nice. And join the train, sister, because I'm a writer too. So yeah, writing is that release and that way to dive into emotions and things that normally you wouldn't speak about openly. So that's why I appreciate writing. So you're also an attorney. How long have you been you're in practice right now, right?
I practice when I want to.
Okay.
Yeah, when I want to. I do have a small boutique firm where I focus on real trust in the states, and so I've been a practicing attorney since 2001.
Okay.
And I've also, of course, utilized this education to be of service to many in my community, particularly the seniors. Helping them to prepare their wills and that part for me is really more ministry than actually practicing. But people who are well able and they can get up and go to work. They have to pay. But the seniors, I have a really special place in my heart with them. And so I'm educating the community about the importance of having a state plan together, making sure that your family knows what you want and how your assets should be distributed. So that to me is, although I practice, but it's also ministry community about this most important topic.
Awesome. Our seasoned people need us, folks. So don't count them out. They still up here and they still getting and going. My question to you is this: you've got your law practice, you've got your boutique, you've got your motivational speaking. You mentioned one key thing in in the comment before. You mentioned your writing going into prisons and things like that. How long has that been going on?
I started that in, oh, that's, I think about 1999,
Okay, so
somewhere
4 years.
around in there.
Okay.
And not only just writing go to the prison, but I also go to the prison to preach and to share that kind of thing. I think it's very, very important. The Bible is clear that we should visit those who are in prison.
Right.
And so, literally, going in with my physical presence as well as my writing. And so, even today, I write about 25 or 30 handwritten notes to women in prison.
Okay.
Because I just believe strongly in that. I think, people should know that they are not forgotten, even when they make mistakes, because we all have.
Right.
And so that to me is very, very near and dear to my heart. So I've been doing that for a very, very long time. And that's really how my newsletter kind of blew up, because people who had relatives in prison or had friends in prison would send the newsletter to them, and then it just kind of took on a life force. So I started receiving all these letters from women in prison, saying, add me to the list, I enjoyed the last one. I'm like, what? And so, yeah, that took on a life force of its own.
Okay. And I asked that for a reason because, as you know, our CEO and founder of WMSK Online Radio, Ms. Consor, is all about getting the message out and speaking for those who don't have a voice, i.e. those that are behind the G wall, as we call it, the government wall. So I'm going to ask you, what is your take on prison reform? Because so many people have their own version, their own view. What is your view on it? You can take it from the legal standpoint or the personal standpoint. It doesn't really matter.
Well, I have to take a deep breath on that because, of course, I have so many people that are close to me who have relatives who are in prison. And I think that whenever you make something big business, you're asking for trouble.
Right.
Which is what we've seen.
Okay.
And I think that the whole notion of prison reform is something that has been going on for a very long time. These things become buzzwords depending upon, who thinks it's important and that kind of thing.
Okay.
I remember very vividly when I was in undergrad and in my sociology class, and I'll never forget my professor talking about the fact that, we can't really change these systems the way that they have been set up, because they're set up based on somebody else being labor for other people. And that's just the way that it is set up.
Okay.
So do I think we need prison reform? Absolutely. When you have people who are in a detention facility, for example, right here in my area, and if they don't have anybody on the outside to support them or to help them, they don't have any, the basic necessities, the basic things. And that's wrong. That's wrong.
Yes.
And so, but that's because it's turned into a privatization for a lot of the things that are going into the prison, uniforms, things that they need, those little flip-flop shoes or whatever it is that they give them. All of those things come from private companies. The phone system that is used is privatized. And so we're really, really in for a huge fight. And I salute anybody who is on the front line talking about it. And then you have those people like me who are silently behind the scenes and not so silently at times, talking about it and doing what we can do to support the people who find themselves engaged in this criminal injustice system.
Yes, well said. Thank you and bravo on that answer. There's so many that are stepping up to this this cause with prison reform. I myself, as a domestic violence survivor and as an advocate, want to reach out. That's like the next branch of my advocacy. I want to reach out to those women who are behind bars, even those men who are behind bars because of domestic violence. Okay,
Yeah.
because that right now is a silent epidemic. That is truly a silent epidemic, and the only time you really hear about it is when somebody has either lost their life or they're being incarcerated. And
Yeah.
to me, that has to stop. We've got to stop waiting for the quote unquote inevitable and start dealing with the now. And I think that's, that could be added to the prison reform ticket, so to speak.
Yeah, and I let me just put a pin there. I totally agree with you. And I think, we have to look at it from all vantage points, because a lot of times, we see on the news where the domestic violence, of course, impacts the woman. And, when she stands up for herself, she finds herself in a boatload of trouble.
Exactly.
And case in point, I had one particular sister who's on my mailing list and has been on my mailing list almost since I started. And she received a lengthy sentence because she killed her husband because he was beating her.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, I don't wish anybody to lose their lives, but there also needs to be some laws in place. And this is why not only prison reform, but all of the laws surrounding domestic violence and all of that, they have to be looked at and relooked at because, she got a 15-year sentence. But there was evidence, overwhelming evidence that, this man was beating her very, very badly.
Yeah.
And so I agree with you, and I really, really want to encourage those who are listening that this is a matter that impacts all of us.
Yes.
Whether it's directly or indirectly, and we all need to be really, really trying to figure out how to play our part.
Well, thank you for saying that, because I do believe that a lot of people, they bypass domestic violence because if it doesn't happen to them, then they're not going to worry about it. Okay. And then if they do see it, like the post that went viral yesterday on the young woman who posted her beating that happened. And the first thing people say is, well, she should have just left. That's the people who don't understand the impact of domestic violence, or the situation that brings them to that point where they're still in this type of situation, or the fact that when they do everything that they do and they get to that point where they have enough nerve to stand up in front of a judge and show the proof, the evidence, the things like that, they take it on a whole other level and they want to punish her as opposed to looking at the whole thing. So thank you for standing up for that one and for all those, to me, it makes no sense because, I had to stand up in court. I've seen the stories. I've read the stories. I've shared the stories from those that allow me to share those stories. I share those stories because these women, they get up the nerve, like I said. We had one woman yesterday, she went to court. She stood up. Everything was great, but she lost her child custody to the abuser. Why? Why should he get the child and she walk around, she didn't do anything except take his abuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that has a lot to do with the gender bias in the world.
Yes.
It's not just in the country. It's in the world.
Yes.
The gender bias.
Yeah.
And that is a whole other subject that we can spend a lot of time
on.
on.
Yes, Lord. We'd like to bring you in for that one.
Absolutely.
We have to bring you in for that one. And I do have to say also that, like you just said, and it's not just here at home. It's national, it's international, it's across the world. And you see it a lot over in the third world countries. You see it, there's a ton of stories coming from the UK. Okay, the United Kingdom, there's a ton of stories. Ireland, you've got the ones down in South Africa and Australia. Do you hear about the ones in America? Yeah, you do. But, there's the opinion. I ain't even going to go there. We're going to jump on to the next subject because you and I can get stuck right there. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So you also do motivational speaking. How long have you done that?
So I'm a preacher first.
Okay.
Make that clear.
Where's your church home? Where's your church home?
My church home is Greater Mount Calvary Holy Church in Washington, D.C. DCC.
Okay.
Our Bishop Alfred Owens and my co-pastor, Dr. Susie Owens.
And we got to make sure we shout out the church now. We can't leave the church alone by itself.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so for me, I've been preaching since 1998.
Mm-hmm.
And so I not only just, of course, preach and just, speak. I'm able to go to a variety of different venues. So I do marketplace and ministry. That's kind of how I describe it.
Okay.
And, wherever I go, I don't have to tell anybody that I'm a preacher. When I start talking, many of people come up after and like, do you preach? I'm like, yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, I can tell. But I always am very cognizant of that because, that is what I'm called to do.
Right.
I am called to seek empowerment. I'm called to speak word of God. I'm called to let people know that they have purpose, that they have power, and that they have to tap into it to make impact in the earth.
Yes. Thank you. You're hitting all sorts of nails on the head this morning. I love it. Now, you're in DC. Do you travel with your speaking, or do you just stay local?
Oh no, I travel.
You travel?
I travel.
Okay.
I travel internationally. I've been to Europe and Holland, and all of these different Belgium over there. I'm doing leadership training, so I do a lot around leadership as well.
Okay.
As it relates to women leaders, my focus is on women.
Mm-hmm.
Women stepping into their power, stepping into position, not backing down, not being, cowering down, dumbing themselves down, but stepping up to the plate, being unapologetically who they have been created to be. And I do that in a variety of different ways. My writing, my speaking, my preaching, all of those things come from one core, and that core is for women to be who they have been created to be without apology.
All right. Amen to that. Now I'm gonna ask you two more questions. One,
Okay.
How many writings or how many books do you have out, and where can people find them?
Okay, sure. So I have 4 individual books. One of them is translated into Spanish, and so for the Hispanic community, I have that for them, and I've been afforded opportunities to go to Hispanic churches to preach and to speak, so I'm very grateful for that as well. And I'm also a contributing writer, and I think I'm up to 10 projects now, 10 books. I also write for various magazines and blogs, so I'm very grateful to be able to use my gift to share with others. And people can go to my website. It's Nicole, NICOLES, Nason.com, and they can find all of those books and all of those different things there on my website.
Awesome. We will make sure to put that up on the Lady Blue Talk Radio group and the Lady Blue Radio Show page. Now, the other question I wanted to mention to you is, I stated before, I'm a domestic violence survivor as well as an advocate, okay? And at my last year's conference, I had a pastor come in and we talked about domestic violence in the church. Because it does exist, so people don't talk about it. Is that an issue that you delve into at all, or do you step back and let other people deal with that?
Oh no, one thing about me, I'm going to speak truth to power.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter where I am, people that know me will tell you that she speaks up and speaks out in whatever form she finds herself.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, the way that I have been very, very effective in that realm is using, again, my platform, my ministry, my leadership skills to be able to walk with women through those kinds of situations that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I have helped women to successfully navigate themselves out of domestic violence situations, speaking to them in my fellowship, in my events, live events when I bring women together. So that is not a topic that I shy away from.
Okay.
I think when we start to talk about religion and we start to, again, you talk about gender bias,
Mm-hmm.
and so for me, because I am one of those people that speaks truth to power, I think about that as well, because it does happen and we need to be talking about it. We need to be talking about domestic violence in church, sexual abuse in church. All of those things are pertinent, and no, they are not off limits with me.
All right. Speak. That's what I love. That's what I like. And that's why, when we get ready to do our 5th annual this year, we still talking about that subject. We're still bringing in, because this is a far-reaching subject. It doesn't just start. It may start at home, but it carries over into many, many different things. But like you said, that's a whole nother show. We're gonna have to bring you in for that one. Anyway, what do you have that's coming up? What's new? What can we look forward to from you?
So I'm excited. I'm working on a new book on prayer. I'm a woman of prayer. I love prayer, and so I'm working on that. And I'm also working on a personal professional book. It's called Show Up Great. That is my brand, Show Up Great. That's it from my mom. She would tell me, Nicole, you don't ask for respect, you demand it, and it's not about what you say, it's how you show up.
Okay.
And so for as far back as I can remember, that's what she would say to me. So I'm working on that with as well. Show Up Great. And I'm just really excited about, these kinds of opportunities that have been afforded to me. So I have, several of these kinds of interviews coming up, and writing for these different magazines that I'm honored to write for. So all of those things I'm working on. I'm always writing and always looking for the opportunity to encourage and empower women. So thank you again for this awesome opportunity.
Not a problem. Can we find you on social media?
Absolutely. Nicole S. Mason, all of our social media. NICOLES Mason, all of our social media. So thanks so much again.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you. And I want to, thank you for giving us a little bit of your day and sharing a little bit about you and what you do and how you do it. And I don't even have to ask the question, because the faith is already in it. It's already evident and prevalent. So I don't even need to ask that question. But I do want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to share with us. And I'm sure if nobody has told you, and I'm sure they have, but if they haven't yet, I'm going to tell you, I love you.
Oh, I love you as well. And thank you so much. Sending positive energy to you and to your audience, and continue to do the great work that you are doing.
Thank you, ma'am. And we will keep in touch, because I would love to have you as a guest closer to Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as we start gearing up for those things and bringing you in for a forum discussion on that.
Excellent. Thank you so very much.
All right. Have a blessed day.
You too.
All right. All right, y'all. There you go. Nicole S. Mason, attorney, motivational speaker, writer, pastor, all that good stuff rolled into one great package that is out there speaking for the women and uplifting the women and asking women to show up great. I love the title of that upcoming book, so make sure you show up great. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you to Lamore Style PR for the guests and more. Y'all, we got more coming in April. I'm telling you now, if you want to book a spot in April or May, get to booking, because April is pretty much already booked. And we've got some other guests coming in. But let me get to a couple things real quick. We're still shouting out businesses on for Women's Awareness Month. So ladies, I'm on Black Women in Business on Facebook. If you are not a part of that, go on over there and be a part of it. I also want to bring to your attention, you got one or two more days to enter. Go on over to the Lady Blue Talk Radio group page and enter for your opportunity to win a pair of tickets to see Kiki Wyatt. Kiki Wyatt will be here April 6th at Charm, Baltimore, 407 East Saratoga Street in Baltimore from 7 to 11 p.m. Kiki Wyatt. If you don't know who Kiki Wyatt is, I suggest you Google and I suggest you get to listen. But enter for your chance to win those. I will be handing over those entries to Ms. Connoisseur to make a decision. There's only 3 sets of tickets, and I do believe one set has already been won, so please make it a point to enter. Real quick, back to our shout outs here. We have shop Mariah Marie, bigcartel.com. We have Lay's Way, which is shop Mariah Marie with Lucia Johnson. She owns both of those. Okay, we have Tamia McFarland with the Girls Room and Sleep Loungewear. Mia Muir with Mixed by Muir. All of these are on Instagram and or Facebook. We've got handcrafted shea butter by Mixed by New York, so that is what that is. We have Kiana Mukaridi with Dainty Tots Boutique. Love it, love it, love it. Welcome to Universal Care Services with Mildred Strader. We have Shanika Barsansmore Jackson with Bars and More Hospitality and Staffing. We have your one-stop travel solution with Deronda Harris Wilson. That is book your travel there. We have Shay J Cosmetics with Shay Jones. We have X on Demand with Rashida DeVore. We have Exude Your Bedroom. Exude Your Bedroom. That's Exude Sleepwear for Queens with Dorica Debbie Webb. We have Beauty Essentials with Team Delaney. Excuse my phone. We got a lot going on here. We have Easy Art by Summer Rice. We have Family Gems Boutique with Ruth Hurt. We have I Support My Own with Latrivia 4. We have, of course, Beautiful Blue with your girl Lady Blue right here, and that is for all your Mary Kay needs, and we will talk about that later. We have Dolls and Fashion Boutique with Crystal Mark, Allure's Royal Hair Collection. We have Dazzling Diva on a Dime with Latricia Michelle Davis. We have, and she's also a paparazzi consultant. We have Shatera Williams with Shaped by You Lingerie. Woo-hoo. Okay, we have Tia Smith with Avon and your online store. We have Alicia Mitchell. I hope I didn't tear that up too much with original art, canvas prints, photo prints, and gifts by Art by Alicia. We have Lasting Impression Jewelry and Accessory Boutique with Minx Jarrett. We have She Nailed It Events with Shishi Queen. Yes, love these names. She also does Purpose Driven Teas. We have Cabela LZ with Cabela Jewelry. We also have Be Nice Creations with Love with Bridget Easton. Let's see, the Money Physician with Caliba Asset Nasia L. I hope I pronounced that right too. Okay. We have CMH Design, which is by China Harris. That's China Harris Designs on Instagram. Kimberly Williams with Alma Torquay on Instagram and Facebook. Nadia Knight's Clothing Boutique with King Leslie. We have Purpose Driven Teas again. We have Barton Wolf and Associates with S. Jones Cachet. We have Debria for Lasivo Vacations. Ooh, that just sounds exotic. Just saying it, right? Ready to go. We have Lacey Dawn Posey with Jollop Boutique, African-inspired in creations and accessories. So Jollop, Jollol. We have Wanted Get It Designs by Latanya Seymour Burroughs. We have Milan's Luxury Hair with Milan Kaoyer. We have the 817 collection by Shay Jefferson, excuse me. We have It's a Toots Wig Company. It's a Toots Wigs Company by Tomshia Tobin. I love it. Blings and Things, high quality non-hot fix rhinestones and ceramic pearls with LaShawn Powell. That's ftmcustoms.com. We have McCroy Carmelita with Speaking the Truth. That's sign up for success. Sign up for my single mom success sessions with Carmelita McCroy. Okay. We have the TRM cleaning service with Taraya McClellan. Excuse me. We have Reboot Your Body with the Keto Reboot with Jessica Butler. We have Hair Connections Extensions with Whitney Edwards. We have Take Over Lash Out, the Wholesaler with Tyra Hyman. Also, we have Counting Caroline's Bookkeeping Services LLC with Carolyn Noble Rawls. We have Fame Stylish by Air Austin with Zahara Luxury. Yolanda Berry with Kamari Bath and Body. We have Marquita Reynolds Taylor with Mashuna Collection. Excuse me. And that's you can do that on Shopify as well as on Instagram. If you're looking to hire employees and for those looking for a job, legalstaff.com, recruiting legal staff with Elizabeth Perry. We have Designs by D, Devon and Miss Marie Kane. We have MB Card Me with Shanada Harris. We have Joy Papa Fans Media Consultant with Peaky Davis. Excuse me. We have the Profits Palace 2, BigCartel.com with Miss McCullough Triplet. We have the 10 Blessings Cleaning Services LLC with Nicole Dunham. Soap Plug with Miles Shanice. Woo, y'all got some stuff. Be Slave Lashes with Rebecca Rodriguez. Masterpiece and Mimosas, your mobile sipping paint with Misty Golden. We have I Love Coffee Sticks with Love McKenzie. Ooh, we have Shop Queen Boutique on Shopify with Anesthesia Queen. We have Mozafit Fiato Couture with Jay Hemby. Natural Roots t-shirts and accessories. Your expression designer with Keisha Lunell. Shoe Harbor with Chastity Manis. We have Statement Jewelry in Atlanta with Laddie Monarchy. We also have Life Insurance Agency, The Insurance Lady with Tara S. Davis. Yes, yes, yes. We have Miles of Sweetness with Latanya Miles. And we keep going. Chick Fit Fashions with Jasmine McClure. Let's see. Swagalicious Glam Boutique with Latrice Williams. These are on Instagrams, ladies. Keep writing them down, writing them down. We have Digital Marketing Agency with Kimberly Parker. From Mother's Garden with Tamika James. Let's see. What else we got? House of Treasures with Shavonna Whitehead. All-in-One Gifts and More with Vicki Ramsey. I can keep shouting out businesses upon businesses upon businesses, but here's what I'm going to tell you. We got women in business. We got entrepreneurs like myself. We got ladies with small businesses like myself. We have ladies that are out there doing their thing and in their lane and making it unique. So support business. I've already supported 3 businesses this month. I'm looking for 5 more ladies to support my business. 5 more ladies to support my business. That's all I'm looking for. It doesn't take much. You don't have to do much. You don't have to spend a lot, and you don't have to go broke doing it. Your sharing, your support, your purchasing, that keeps us in business. That keeps us relevant. So make sure that you do that. In the meantime, go on over, check out some of these women in business. You will be surprised at what you find. They're very personable, they're very unique, and they're very upstanding. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your businesses. There's so many much more. There's Glam Dolls Boutique with Tadia Woods. There's Elua Style, Yule Styles with Kimberly Jones. Oh my goodness, Mirror on the Move photo booths with even more Whitehead. That's pretty interesting. Those are those mirrors that kind of talk back to you. Those are really cool. Lots of paparazzi, lots of credit counseling, lots of bookkeeping, boutiques, t-shirts, wholesale, hair and lash, jewelry, you name it, it's on here. Modeling services, agencies, skincare, designs. Come on now. We got women that are doing the doggone thing in Women's Month. So get on over there and check these out. There's a whole lot. If I sat here and did fall 246, I'd have no rest of the show. Anyway. Anyway, I also want to shout out Zana Productions, books and ebooks to transform your life. That is going to be a featured guest on the Lady Blue Radio Show, and I appreciate her for all that she's done to support Lady Blue. So, guys, we still have a lot going on. Thank you for joining me on Facebook Live. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. I appreciate all of you. We're going to get ready to go to commercial break and do the doggone thing. So y'all just keep it locked. Stay right here. Don't go nowhere. This is Lady Blue of the Lady Blue Radio Show live, WMSKOnlineRadio.com, where talk radio just keeps getting better. Don't go nowhere. All right, y'all. I'm going to be right back. The views and opinions that are expressed on WMSKOnRadio.com are those of the guests, hosts, and callers, and not necessarily those of the station, its management, hosts, or advertisers. The show's magic on WMSKOnRadio.com can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or personal practice. These shows are for entertainment only. Thanks for listening. This is Nicole the Daily Corporation host of WBC. You're listening to the Lady Radio Show live on WMSKOnRadio.com. Talk radio just like that. Ooh, chilly hands. Good morning, Mr. Suggs. Good morning, Garcia.
Don't make a move without contacting Focus Movers. They offer affordable moving rates, fast and reliable service, fully equipped state-of-the-art trucks, locally owned and operated, a 24-hour call center. You give them a call. Do it today. 443-506-7905. Don't make a move without Focus Movers. 443-506-7905. Free moving quotes, commercial and residential. Full service moves, local and long distance. Last second and emergency moves can be done too. They are fully licensed and insured. Call them at 443-506-7905 or book online at www.focusmovers.com. Don't make a move without calling Focus Movers. You know, everything's right. Welcome to New England, Phil. Big roll up. I'm spread my head, get them to the way. When I ain't with the way, from the head. I remember pulling all night. Keep it man, he should love you for real. Everybody get born, I'm just hoping for peace. Feeling like while the world's so cold, lately I've been praying hard for every girl I know. There's two parents, more ladies in my city. Domestic violence is real. Keep on this straight up. Take this song. Anybody who's ever been affected by domestic violence. One church all over the world. DJ Five-Star General, aka Mr. More Stem, and you tuned in to Lady Blue Radio Show live on WMSKOnlineRadio.com. Talk radio just got better. Pay attention, man.
All right, everybody. We are back. We are live. This is the Lady Blue Radio Show right here on the home of Cheryl Underwood Radio, WMSKOnlineRadio.com, where talk radio just keeps getting better. That's right. Make sure you are tuned in from Sunday through Saturday because there is something for everybody here. Something for everybody here. And that's what I love about WMSK. It keeps it popping. All right. So there's a show for everybody. You got shows by Cheryl Underwood, Late Night Cupcake and Spiritual Nourishment. You got your girl, Lady Blue. You got Covenant Connection on Fridays. You got The Vault. You got Open Wide with Denise. You got Between Friends, Happy Hour Vibe, True Grit. Let's Talk Baltimore, the Cypher Uncut Sports Talk, Pipeline Radio, Between Friends. I'm telling you, there's something for everybody, so keep it locked. If you have a show idea, if you want to be on radio, drop us a line, WMSKOnlineRadio.com. Click on Contact and drop us a line if you're interested in radio marketing, if you're interested in sponsoring this show or a segment of any show, go over to the same website, click on Advertise, drop us a line, and our marketing team will get back with you. Just so you all know, everyone under the sound of my voice, I do have an exposure advertising package that I am advertising for Lady Blue for placement on website, advertising on website, social media push, live reads, all of that. You got to contact me for more information. So that's LadyBlue17, LadyBluu17 at gmail.com. Take advantage of it by March 30th in order for it to be effective by April 1st. So we need to get popping if you want to take advantage of it. That is available to authors, businesses, artists, entrepreneurs, those that are looking for another level of exposure. Contact your girl, Lady Blue. I will get you up and running. Other than that, also make sure you got urban reality news right in your hand. That's right, State versus Us magazine, highlighting high-profile cases, wrongfully convicted stories, corruption in the prison system and police department, success stories of former inmates, entertainment, and more. You can find State versus Us on social media at Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can get your copy today. They are taking pre-orders already for issue number 4. Get your copy today at statevsulmag.com, statevsulmag.com. If you have a story to tell, want ad space, or want a feature, you can email stateversususmag@gmail.com. That's stateversususmag@gmail.com. If you are on Facebook Live, you are looking at the cover of the premiere issue of State versus Us magazine with the CEO of WMSK on the front, Ms. Connoisseur herself. Issue number 2 has My Song, the New York General. Issue number 3 is a dual cover with Lunel, the comedian, and Wallow 267 on the opposite side. And issue number 4, pre-order, because that cover features Freeway Ricky Ross on the cover. Yes, and hats off to Ms. Connoisseur celebrating her 1-year anniversary with State versus Us magazine, and it has done nothing but go up. The wave is high, and she is riding it. The interviews, the magazine, the articles, the places, the faces, everything is going on in there. The fact that it is now available in the prison system for them to order. Many things are going on with this book, and it is so much needed. So hats off to Ms. Connoisseur for her continued endeavor in making sure to be a voice for the voiceless. You cannot beat that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the premiere issue Boss Brand article was written by yours truly, Lady Blue. Yes, I wrote that article. There is an upcoming article in issue number 4 that was written by me also, for Alberta Marie Williams, a wonderful lady that I had the opportunity of meeting and interviewing before she passed away in February of this year. She went through everything: homelessness, drug abuse, prostitution, domestic violence, being stabbed, being shot, all of these things. She dealt with cancer. She became an advocate for women's issues, for homeless women at the In Street Village in Washington, D.C., where when we get issue number 4, we will be doing a dedication to her for the In Street Village. And our 5th annual 50 Shades of Blue Baltimore Domestic Violence Awareness Conference will honor her this year as our first honoree for our conference. So I am excited about that. Now, I mentioned to you all about Beautiful Blue. Beautiful Blue is my small business. Beautiful Blue is where we empower you from the inside out. And the blue stands for believe, love yourself. We go through situations where we tend to forget ourselves. We let ourselves go. We forget to take care of our skin, our body, our hair, our makeup, these things. Especially if you've gone through an abusive situation. You don't feel that those things you are worthy of, or you are worthy of it. You are always worthy of feeling and looking beautiful. And I'd love to be able to help you with that. So just visit Beautiful Blue on Facebook or contact me at 443-579-5401, 443-579-5401, and we will get you taken care of. Again, we've had so many things that have been going on in and around. I'm just trying to put it in a way that doesn't. I'm just gonna say it. We have just been going through some BS. How about that? Okay, in the last few. It has been utterly ridiculous. Some of the things that have been going on. We know I mentioned at the top of the hour about the so-called release of the Mueller report. The things that have been going on. It's just beyond me that we are even in this state of what we're in. So we need to get on the good foot. But I'm going to go and I'm going to share some positive stories. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share some positive stories because we need some positivity in our lives right now. So if you have not gone over and check out the Lady Blue Positive page, where you can get your positive stories, you can see what's going on, and you can see all the things that Lady Blue has been posting about. The recent post I put up was a cute interaction between a father and a son. And there's nothing like the giggle of a baby. Nothing like it. I love to hear my grandson giggle and tell me hi. But this father and son just seem to be having the best time ever because dad is pretty good at the beatbox. And as he tries to do it, he stops and gives his son an opportunity to do it. The son basically just gives him a raspberry back. So that's a video you have to go see because it is the cutest thing ever. There's also a video up about from Humanity Life about a homeless man that gets way more than he expected when he agreed to undergo a makeover. You have to see the whole video, but this young man is on the street, homeless, struggling, needs help. A man walks up to him, asks him if he would be interested in a makeover. So he takes him for the makeover. He gets his hair cut. He gets the dental. The next thing you know, he takes him to go get some new clothes, okay? Just something so he can wear something different, okay? So he gets them all dolled up and, swag on, this, that, and the other, gets them taken care of, all right? Then he says, are you hungry? You want to go eat? He takes them out to eat. Oh, he just loves the food. He doesn't care what is put in front of him. He's eating it because it looks great. So by the time all this is rolled around, he's hugging this man saying, thank you for this opportunity. I truly appreciate it. He thinks he's going back to stay on the street. Okay. But he asked him, he said, what brought him to this point? What brought him to the point of not being able to, be in functional society? And he said, it was family downfall and a few other things. And, all he wanted to do was get a job and have a place to live. That's all he wanted to do. Well, before he walked out of there, management walked up, asked him how the food was, and offered him a job. So he got out of all of that. He was blessed on top of blessed on top of blessed that day. And it just shows that there are good people out there willing to do good things for those that are in need. We can't do it for everybody. We wish we could do it for everybody, but I'm telling you, the smallest gesture can be the biggest change in someone's life. So this story right here was just huge. So make sure that you go over and you check out some of these things. There's also the story about the Texas teen who had her gesture go viral, and she works at the Waffle House. I forgot what this Waffle House is, but she was saving for college, so on and so forth. And a customer came up and asked her for help cutting his food. She didn't hesitate. She stopped what she was doing. She stopped to cut his food so he could chew his food, and it was filmed by one of the customers in the restaurant. Well, it got out there and it went viral, okay? So not only did she receive recognition from the city, she got a scholarship to go to college. Come on now, a scholarship to go to college, all for helping a customer by just cutting his meat so that he could share. Her post was shared over 60,000 times on Facebook alone. Okay, and the man was grateful for what happened, and he also found out that he was popular on Facebook. But she got her scholarship from Texas Southern University, TSU, okay, and it just overwhelmed her. So it was a beautiful story. Make sure you check that out. And there's also a story about a young man named Mogaba, who befriended Corporal Chris Bilger, okay. They developed a friendship on Officer Appreciation Day because Mogaba made him a card written in Braille. And they have been buddies ever since, okay? And he's a school resource officer, just so that you all know. So, he's got someone that he could relate to and who is there for him. So that's a blessing right there for him. There's also a story about a young man who gets awakened in the middle of the night by his parents when he found out that he was going to get his lungs, his new lungs, his lung transplant. You just have to, a lot of these stories you have to see. My telling it to you does no justice, but the story, this one right here, this excitement with this Mahari grad realizes his childhood dream of becoming a surgeon at Yale. His reaction is priceless when he found out, yes, that he was getting ready to live his childhood dream. His family was jumping everywhere. the clapping. He was running everywhere. He was screaming, hollering, hooting, and all this other stuff. But to realize a childhood dream, come on with it. Come on with it. Yes, love it. And I don't know if I told you the story about Mimi Hurst. Mimi Hurst, a homeless lady over who lived in a laundromat. Okay, the owner allowed her to stay in the laundromat. She asked one day if she could stay in the laundromat because it was cold outside. So the owner said sure, and he noticed that he came in one day and she was washing the floors and helping people fold their clothes. So he gave her the keys and told her that she was welcome to come and go as she pleased. So she became a fixture in a plastic chair, which also doubled as her bed in the corner of the laundromat. But she had a warm place to stay. Well, she was befriended by Zach. And if you don't know who Zach is, I can never pronounce his name. He was in the Hangover series. Anyway, Zach, who was in there, he was a young man who was struggling at the time. And he met Mimi, who he walked into the laundromat one day. He had met Mimi, and she asked him why he was so upset. And he told her, and he said, well, when life gives you lemons, why don't you make a lemon drop martini? And, he asked her, why was she so kind to him? Why? She didn't know him. And she just said that years ago, she had found herself without a home, a husband, or a job. Her husband had just up and left her. Okay, after 29 years of marriage, he just picked up, took everything, and left her with nothing. Okay? So she had been sleeping in a sleeping bag behind the bushes since that time for 29 years, this woman on the street, okay? And that one cold, rainy evening when she could not find shelter, that's when she walked into the laundromat. And the owner took pity on her and then ended up giving her the keys after seeing her helping, sweeping the floor, keeping the place clean. That was just her gratefulness shining through for being allowed to have a roof over her head for the night, okay? So she told Zach that she believed in him, just as this man believed in her. So Zach took care of Mimi, making sure that she got everything she needed. He bought her food, clothes, everything that she could need. So, but as the years went by, they began to see less and less of each other, okay? But he came to the laundromat one day with a smile on his face, and he shared some exciting news with me. Okay, he had gotten the part in the Hangover movie, which catapulted his career. The Hangover changed his life. Okay, and from that point on, Mimi had wished him good luck, and he promised to keep in touch. Well, story moving on, he visited her whenever he was in town, making sure she had everything that she needed. Okay, he got her a one-bedroom apartment and started paying for her utilities. All right, blessing. To this day, he visits her and brings her groceries. She has not a need or a want for anything. He took her to the movie premiere for The Hangover 2. And every movie premiere of every movie that he is in, she is invited. He has tickets for her and her friends, and they go and they have a wonderful time to any event that Zach invites her to. Limo service and the whole 9 yards. So that story to me is so heartwarming because this woman has just the most beautiful smile, and she is so energetic, and she gets help with her makeup and her wardrobe. So she's looking red carpet ready, and she says it's just the most fun that she has ever experienced in her life. To have a limo take her home afterwards, to be able to go shopping, to be able to open a cabinet and find food, but she never forgets where she came from, even though she's now in the spotlight. She may be over 90, but she still goes to this laundromat every day, okay? And now is to do her laundry instead of doing other people's laundry. So she keeps in touch with the man that gave her shelter and then the man who took care of her and continued to give her shelter. Two important individuals in her life. And she teaches the young ones that come into the laundromat how to wash their clothes the right way. I love that story. It is just beautiful. It is on the Lady Blue Positive page. Please go and read that story because it is a very heartwarming and beautiful story. There's also a story about a moment where a granddaughter surprises her grandmother by wearing the prom dress that she wore 57 years ago. And it is the most beautiful dress. The dresses from the 50s are absolutely gorgeous. I love the swing style dresses, but the granddaughter is wearing this dress for her prom, and it is a pale pink strapless ensemble that is absolutely gorgeous. You have to go and see that. Okay. Anyway, anyway, just to bring light to some of the other news that is going on across the country, there was the sad news of one of the survivors of the school shooting down in Florida. She was one of the survivors, a very strong presence in the fight going on for safety in high schools and schools around the nation. She committed suicide this past week, and also the father of one of the victims of the Sandy Hook um, elementary school massacre was also found dead from apparent suicide in his home. Ladies and gentlemen, these folks went through some trauma. They did not know how to reach out. They did not know how to verbalize their pain. They did not know how to deal with this. They were diagnosed with PTSD. They were diagnosed with a lot of other things that stem from the kind of trauma they went through. Do not ignore these family members, these friends, these acquaintances. Give them a hi. Tell them you're ready to listen. Pay attention to the signs that they give or give out, because even though they felt that there was no other way for them to deal with this, we will never know their pain. We will never understand their pain until, and I pray you never get in a situation like these people were in, to lose your child, to lose your best friends, to lose those that you went to school with every day. I can't even begin to imagine the trauma, okay? So to say you understand, you're wrong, okay? To show your empathy, you're right. To give them an ear, to a bend or a shoulder to cry on, that is what they need. Don't ignore those that are going through depression, anxiety, um, feeling worthless, denial of the things that are going on. Be there for them. Let them know that they can trust that you'll be there if they need somebody to lean on. Okay, that is the biggest thing that I can possibly say about that. Those that are going through depression, those that are going through dealing with bipolar, dealing with other mental issues, mental health is real. So real, so very real. You cannot ignore it. Okay, we're dealing with the fact that our current administration wants to, wipe out the fact and just let anybody go get a gun now. We need to think about that. Okay, especially in the wake of all of the things that have happened recently with domestic terrorism, with just the number of ridiculousness ridiculousness in the situations that have gone on. We need to really think. So many have been affected. Remember, it's a ripple effect. It doesn't just affect the person that is no longer here. It affects their family. It affects their friends. It's going across the world. It's going across our nation. We need to rethink when it comes to weapons. A lot of the weapons that are out here, many people don't need. They don't need. Why is it on the street? Why is there a young man down in Atlanta that's walking up to an apartment complex 2 days in a row? I don't know if he's done it anymore, but 2 days in a row and shoots up the apartment complex with an automatic. Why? What is the purpose? What is he doing with an automatic, first of all? Okay. Why was it so easy for him to attain? We need to think about that. Okay. Why can a 13-year-old walk into a gun show and purchase a gun with no questions asked? Why? What are we doing to bring light to that situation? Okay. And we also have to think about the situation with oh, it just slipped my mind. The two children who have died within this past week due to bullying. Come on now. These are babies. We need to stop that. We need to teach our children better. They wouldn't want to be bullied. We need to monitor their social media. I'll tell you right now, my youngest one, nowhere near Facebook, nowhere near Instagram. He has Snapchat, and the only reason he has Snapchat is because that's how he communicates with his brothers and his sister. Other than that, there's been no social media. He don't need none of that. None whatsoever. I've had to deal with the racial slurs and the things like that for my child because my child is of a mixed race. Okay, so he's dealing with not one spectrum, but two. Well, three. He's a young black man. He's a mixed young black man. And he's a male. That's just what it is. He's a male. He's a black male in this society. And black males in this society are getting a bad rap all the way around. And and it's even to the point where they're asking people because marijuana now is legal in so many states. Why are there so many people that are incarcerated on these marijuana charges for something that is legal for people to carry around or to do or to be in their home with? These are things, and I don't want y'all to get the wrong idea. These are things that we should be thinking about. These are the things that affect us. Not whether the Kardashians show up or whether, Caitlyn Jenner is over here, over there, or whether Kanye West is doing his next Sunday sermon. That is not what is important. Even Cardi B. Cardi B is not that important. Cardi B is doing what she's doing, but you know what? She's bringing home, as she said, she's allocating that bag and she's doing what she got to do. Let Cardi B do what she got to do. Think about what you got to do in your own home because Cardi B ain't running to your front door and paying not near one of your bills. Not one. Okay? And it's not to say that she's not concerned, but you have to understand your life does not revolve around Cardi B. Your life does not revolve around Beyonce, the Kardashians, the Braxtons, or none of them. Not Love and Hip Hop, not Desperate Housewives, not Real Housewives, none of them are concerned about you. They are making money off of the thing that is making us look like fools in today's society. And you're buying into it. There, I said it. Because I don't watch never one of them shows. How about that? I don't watch never one of those shows. I have my reality shows that give me a little giggle, but not the Kardashians, not the Braxtons, not Real Housewives, not Love and Hip Hop, not Basketball Wives, not Teen Mom, not any of these shows that glorify the thing that is tearing apart our country right now. Not going to do it. Can't do it. Shouldn't do it. I'm not telling you I'm not telling you what to do in the least bit. All I'm saying to you is that we got to do better. We have got to do better because it is utterly it's ridiculous how much people are bought into the thing that has nothing to do with them. It has zero to do with them, but they're so invested in it. And when they're so invested in it, if you say the wrong thing that just goes against what they believe, it's on social media. Stop that. Stop using social media as your grounds for an argument. Stop it. Too many people are just wrapped up in that. They're just they're just too wrapped up in it, and it's mind blowing. It is mind blowing. Okay. Excuse me. We also have to remember that folks like me, folks that I know that are in media, radio, journalism, all these things like that, our faces are out there. What we do is out there. We're in the public eye whether we want to be in the public eye or not. Okay? We have to be mindful of what we're doing. Be mindful of what you're doing. It's not that hard. Be mindful of what you're doing. Okay? That's basically what we need to do. In today's society. If I even get into talking about all the other ridiculousness that's going on, we'd be here forever. Okay? Yes, we'd be here forever. I had mentioned about supporting Black business. Support Black business. Come on now. I have supported business this month. I I'm seeking 5 more people to help support my business for me to reach my business goal this month. Next month, I will be supporting another 3 businesses, and I'm going to call out one of the businesses that I'll be supporting, and that will be Juan Nance with his cold pressed juices. I will be buying from Juan because I've been wanting to try his juices for quite some time, and I did speak to him. So yes, I will be supporting Juan Nance. Okay, I already support Bro Code, so I'll be donating again to Bro Code $2 Tuesday, but you can always donate more than just the $2. Um, and I will be supporting another local business. Support. Try your best, whether you share or whether you like or whether you shout it out or whatever you do, but support Black-owned business. And let me tell you this: supporting Black-owned business needs to go a little bit further than just a like, a heart, and a click of a button. Our businesses did not start with just a click of the button. We had to invest our time, our effort, our thought process, our putting things aside, rearranging our schedules, doing the things that we needed to do because we believe in the business that we are in. And we want to make sure that you get a product that's worth your while. I've already had great reviews on from the people who have received the products that they ordered from Beautiful Blue. Okay? And to hear that the thank you for taking care of me, the thank you for having a product that I absolutely love, the thank you for just being positive about what you do. Those are the things that when I know people get a product and they're enjoying that product, and I'm able to share that with other people to show them that it's not just the product, it's what's standing behind the product. Who's the person standing behind the product? That is one of the business tips I want to give you for today. Who is the person or the agency or the entity standing behind the product? Sure, it may be a product that everybody knows. Sure, they could probably go just about anywhere, just go order it themselves if they don't want to deal with the person. But here's the thing: when you decide to take on entrepreneurship or business or anything like that, ask yourself, who am I standing behind this product? What do I want to offer? What do I have to offer? We already know I want to give them something of value, or I am giving them something of value. But as I give them something of value, what else am I giving them? Because they need to know that they're just not opening a box and just, oh, okay, I got my product, thank you. We need them to know that what they're doing is not only helping them, that it's not just helping you continue in your business, but like, take for instance for me, empowering people from the inside out. Okay? Remember, the beauty is within. And when that beauty is within and it shines to the outside, you can enhance it just a little bit by taking care of your skin, by putting on a little lipstick, by putting on some makeup. These things bring out more of your beauty. And it brings out more of your self-confidence. Who wouldn't want to support that? Who wouldn't want to support that? And no, you don't have to go broke doing it. And that's on you if you want to go spend $2, $3, $4, $500. That's on you. But even if you just spend a $25, $10 to get that brush and may put on your makeup a little bit different. $30 that may get you a lotion that may make your hands feel different. Or get a body wash that's going to make your body feel completely different. Those are the things that make a difference to people. And when you get a product that you know, when you open it, it's benefiting somebody else, because I know what I do benefits those that are dealing with domestic violence. So that's why I do what I do. Okay? And when you support that, you're supporting my fight against domestic violence. And that is what the entity of Lady Blue and Beautiful Blue together do. We want to make sure that we are making you feel empowered, making you feel successful, bringing back your self-esteem, your worth. Those are the things that are important to me. I know what it was like to walk around and feel worthless, useless, like nobody cared, like nobody wanted to hear what I had to say, like nobody wanted to know who I was and what I was about. I remember those feelings. So I can relate to you ladies and you gentlemen who go through that, who feel like nobody cares, who feel like nobody will listen to you. I understand that pain. It is not unfamiliar to me. So why not benefit from getting a beautiful message, okay, and getting a product that you can love, okay? I'll give you my last message that I put on my Beautiful Blue site, okay? I'm going to give you my last message that I put up. I'm getting to it. Okay, because there's lots of makeup gurus out there. There's lots of makeup artists and people that do makeup and this, that, and the other. But I put this up. Makeup is not a tool meant to make an ugly thing beautiful. It is meant to only magnify the beauty that already exists. Again, your beauty is within. And when you get up and you are just in that good mood and you're just feeling it and this that, and you throw on a little lipstick or a little lip gloss or you hit those eyelashes with some mascara or you clean your face and your face feels fantastic, there is a different aura about you. There is something different in you. And when you have someone that can stand behind you and help you to achieve that. Okay, because remember, we came into this world alone, but we're here to fellowship with others to make this trip a little easier. Okay? But like I said, when you get things that say, thank you, beautiful blue, between working hard in the race for the UV lamp, when I get my nails done, excuse me, or when I get my manicures, I always worry about my hands staying pretty. And I love, love, love satin hands. That right there, that makes you just want to go out and sell about 25 more, right? Right? Oh, no cornflakes, Miss Natasha. Hello, Miss Natasha. I remember the days when my mother got Mary Kay, and just the smile on her face and how beautiful she felt. You know, putting on the lipstick and getting in the mirror and exuding something, a confidence beyond that military persona, that hard military persona. There was a beautiful, gentle woman that was there behind that lipstick and the mascara and the foundation. She was there and she enjoyed putting herself on. And look, 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 here's her daughter doing the same thing. If you're on Facebook Live, yes, my face is all the way around Mary Kay. I cleaned my face, I did my lipstick, I did my thing, and you know what? I love it. The compliments, the feeling good, the going out there with just this attitude of nothing can stop me. And I'm gonna be right with you. I'm only human. I'm only human. So why not have somebody help you to find your good, to believe, love yourself. You are worth every penny of what you put on and what you put in your body. You are worth every penny of it. So make the most of it. Make the most of it. Okay? If you can spend the money on your hair and on your nails and go out and get a new outfit and a new pair of shoes, but you let your skin do whatever, we need to talk. Okay? You only get the one face and you wear it every day, so why not take care of it, right? So you can contact Beautiful on Facebook. You can go over to www.marykay.com/amajor2019. I need five ladies to go over and purchase a satin handset. Go purchase a satin handset. You will not be disappointed. Okay. I do also, before we get out of here, want to shout out my WMSK family. Thank you all for your support and your love. And if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Again, happy 1 year anniversary to Ms. Connoisseur and State versus Us magazine for their continued effort and support on being a voice for the voiceless uh, in and outside the G wall. In and outside the G wall. So thank you, Ms. Connoisseur, for all that you do. Also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you keep it locked right here on WMSK Online Radio. You can go over, you can click on Listen Live, download the app, take us with you wherever you go. Do what you got to do to take Lady Blue with you. Okay, that's my rhyme for the day. That is my rhyme for the day. Do what you got to do to take Lady Blue with you. Okay, download the app, listen in on YouTube, play this back, do what you got to do so that you can listen to Lady Blue day in and day out. You can listen to this replay. You can share this video. You can share it to YouTube. You can do whatever it is that you need to do to get your daily fix of WMSK Online Radio. Make sure you are following WMSK Online Radio on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. You can find Lady Blue all across social media, LadyBluu1 on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can find me on Joy Does Come in the Morning, my inspirational page, the Lady Blue Positive page, the Lady Blue Talk Radio group, the Lady Blue Radio Show page. Woo! Covenant Connection with my husband here tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. right here, where we are in our marriage series. And we started off talking about, building that foundation, the friendship before getting married. So we're going to continue with that series on marriage. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Okay. Oh, the first ever. That's what I wanted to mention. Your girl is getting a icon award from the first annual social media East Coast Awards show that is happening on April 28th right here in Baltimore. You need to go get your tickets, okay? It's happening at Charm Baltimore, 407 East Saratoga Street in Baltimore. Red carpet event from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. The red carpet starts at 6. You don't want to miss out on that. The videos are out. Shout out to Big Mo and Big Mo Radio Show, the Big Mo Comedy Show, all of those things that are happening. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. Thank you to Carlette Bates, Rivers, and Maurice L. Brooks. Press kits are available. There's only 3 press kit packages left for any media coverage, and they are first come, first serve. So if you want to be part of the media covering this, get on over. Hilarious Omar will be there. Rayshawn Lamar from The Voice will be there. We've got also, who else is going to be there? Let me go on back up here and tell y'all who's going to be there. Because this event is going to be hosted. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice here. This event is going to be hosted. And of course, it doesn't want to pop up right now. Of course, why would it pop up, right? Okay. It's going to be hosted by Lady Vanity. Lady Vanity, that's right. And it's going to have, is that Dan? Dan from the VH1 Black Ink Crew, Chicago, and owner of Chicago-rilla. Okay, so he's going to be a part of this event. The Hilarious Omar is going to be a part of this event. Special guests are Vita and Black Child from Murder Inc., Rayshawn Lamar, Chris Thomas, Tina Graham, William Jaffe, Chop Chop, the Hilarious Omar, and DJ Conan. So y'all do not want to miss out on this first annual event. I'm glad to be a part of history with this, and I just thank them for that. And I also want to shout out Tim's Day because there is also an honor ceremony going on with Tim's Day in June with me and 5 other locals are being honored by Tim's Day for our work in and around Charm City. So thank you all for that. I do want to shout out Felicia, one of my directors. Felicia, congratulations on becoming a car driving unit with Mary Kay. We're doing the doggone thing, so y'all just do not know. If you become a part, you become you purchase, you buy, you become a part of creating a business and an entity that is going to be here for quite some time. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming down to the tail end of the show. I thank you all for being a part, supporting where you can support, sharing this video, coming in on Facebook Live, sharing your breakfast with me, your coffee with me, your tea with me, whatever it is that you're sharing, just for your heartfelt words of that keep me going. Thank you so much for all of that. It's a blessing to me. I have to tell you, it is a blessing to me. And when you get these kind of blessings, that's when you go out and you continue to share those kind of blessings with others. So that's what I want y'all to do. We are in spring, but spring still trying to figure out whether or not it wants to show up or not. Okay, Natasha. Free food giveaways from Baltimore Free Farm at Dovecote Cafe at 4 p.m. today. Dovecote is in Baltimore City. So it's mostly produce, but please get down there and take advantage of the free giveaway. I know Charm City Weeds also does their thing, giving away free produce. Dovecote Cafe is at 2501 Madison Avenue in Baltimore, so get down there and take advantage of that. Also check out City Weeds with Dominic Nell, Farmer Nell, giving away that free produce, and they will be a part of the 50 Shades of Blue 5th Annual Awareness Conference, where he was very popular last year, giving away the free produce that was given away with the t-shirt bags. So we will have that. We will have t-shirt bags. We will have all of that for you for this year's conference. So I'm looking forward to that. Beyond all of that, guys, spring's still trying to figure out if it's going to be here. It's a little chilly outside, so make sure your hands are covered, your head is covered, and stay warm. But get out there and live out loud and enjoy your day. Support Black-owned business today. Support at least 3. Your girl is asking for your support too. Support at least 3. Get on out there and do your thing. Be blessed. Share your blessings with somebody. Get what you can and share with somebody else, because you never know. You may be the only Bible that they get for today. I thank you for being here. I will be here next Thursday. We've got guests coming next Thursday. We're kicking off Easter. We're kicking off April next month. And we're going to just keep doing the doggone thing. Ladies that are in business, thank you so much for sharing your businesses with me. I'm sorry I could not call out all 264 of you that sent your stuff to me. But you know what? I love you for what you do. Keep on doing the doggone thing and just keep it going. Support wherever you can, and just make an effort to support Black-owned business. Other than that, I enjoy you all. Thank you so much for being here. And as I always say, weeping may endure for a night, but joy, it does come in the morning. Thank you. I'll see you all here next Thursday. I love you. Peace. Ain't gonna go out. Yes, March is still lying. And lying. Lying. Okay. Because it can't figure out what it wants to do. Other than that, Why Women Cry, coming up next month, free event. Okay, we need flyers. I need flyers. Email to Lady Blue, ladyblu17@gmail.com. LADYBLUU17@gmail.com. All flyers over there will be put on the event calendar on my website. Get. Let's get to getting. All right. Also, let's take advantage of the exposure advertisement package that I have. It's a $100 investment, and you need to take advantage of it before the 30th of March, because price will change after the 30th of March. Okay, so get on over there, share that, let others know that there's an exposure package that's out there for them if they wish to take advantage of it. Let's get to getting. Other than that, my friends, I'm out. Love ya.